Hello my angels! Today I am back on YouTube with another favourites video, but this time I'm going to be a little bit more specific and we're talking about brushes. I have got loads of brushes that I've collected over the years and I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about my favourite ones and why and what specifically I use them for. Obviously I'm going to leave links to shop them as well in the description, so be sure to check that out at the end. Before you do anything, please subscribe, please like this video and comment below. Let's jump into it. I'm going to categorise them by brands. First of all, just because they're in my hand, I'm going to talk to you about Rebeluna. This is an Irish brand and I have been using these for ages. I absolutely love this brand. I actually met the owner once upon a time. Shout out, these brushes are sick. So nice. I've got loads of the Faves brushes, not just one, the dirty, that's why I'm not showing you right now. And loads of the fluffy little guys, love them so much. A couple in particular, oh no, let me find my main fave. My favourite brush from this brand, and I've talked about this in a video before, is this one. This is an R26 and it's like a paintbrush. I've not really got anything else like this one. It's amazing. I love this for blending my liquid lips into the liner. So nice. This is a really good brush. I would get the set just for this brush. And you can get this set on Missguided as well. Another brush I like from this collection is the R06. Big fluffy guy. So you could use this obviously for eyeshadow if you wanted just like a, I know it's huge, but like a quick wash of colour. I probably would use this more for like a highlighter. This brush an R14. It's like a duo fibre one. This would be gorgeous for like cream contouring with concealers. I'm just going to storm through this though, because if I literally break down every brush from every brand, we will be here all day. So I'm just going to literally recap and go over my all-time faves. Alright, so, okay, this is a bit different and my hair. I don't really see a lot of people talking about paintbrushes. Obviously, a few people use paintbrushes for like eyeliner and things like that, but I just love these. These are the best face painting brushes that I've used. These are from the face painting shop online, and I'm pretty sure it's a shop in Liverpool. It might just be online, but they're so good. So I've got a set, so God knows where the rest of them have gone. But you get like really super fine ones that are quite long, so they're really easy to do your eyeliner with. These two in particular, these are flower brushes. I think they're called petal brushes. So you literally can load up your brush with multiple colours and then just press and it makes petals. So these are really good, especially if you like doing creative makeup or face painting or body painting. These are amazing. So one of my good friends, Molly O'Brien, you will have heard of her if you're a makeup artist. She has brought out brushes and they are fantastic. Such good quality. Love the face ones, but again, they're dirty. I need to clean those. I'm just going to call out a couple that I've got here, which I love. So classic Jim Bob. So this is very much like the famous 252 from MAC that everyone went nuts for that got discontinued, but this is better, I think. It's amazing. So it's really good to carve the brow out or pop pigments on. You can use this for loads of different things. So that's a really lovely brush. I really like her angled brush. This is a Millie M04. It's super fine, so it's good to do like little hair strokes for your brows or eyeliner with this. This is an Ava M07. Yeah, this is like a super fluffy eyeshadow brush, but it's quite big, so this is more like a wash of colour vibe. So you know, if you like that bronzer through the crease, this is the brush for you, definitely. It's gorgeous, so soft. Love her brushes so much. I've got loads of them, but like I said, they're everywhere. I love Molly's brushes. Next up is Morphe. Oh, I have got so many Morphe brushes. Like, this is just a little selection. I'm not trying to show off, by the way. I was obsessed with collecting brushes for a good 4 years of my makeup career, and I've been doing makeup nearly 10 years now. I just would buy them all the time. So I've got quite the collection. These are a few of my favourites. Now, this is an all-time fave and I must have about 10 of these. This is an M501. best highlighter brush ever. Ever, ever, ever. And it's so affordable. It's amazing. Love it so much. And the thing about brushes as well, I really like white brushes for like eyeshadow, so you can see the product on the brush, and then the opposite for black brushes. So I really like this brush because you can see the amount of highlight on it, and you can use the brush specifically where the product is on the brush, if that makes sense. So yeah, I love a Morphe M500 for highlights the best. But that being said, this is similar. So this is an M510. So it's like a similar version, but white. It's not as tapered on the edges, so it's more just quite long and fluffy. I really like this for dusting powder under the eye. I also like to use this for highlight too, but it doesn't feel right to me. I mean, I feel like you might understand. You have like particular brushes for particular things. So this for me is like a powder brush. A couple more brushes that I love. I love an M521. So this is quite a chunky little guy. So this would be more like a wash of colour, bronzing through the crease kind of vibe. I've got a little one here. This is an M441. So this is a little bit smaller but more tapered, so I can get into the crease a little bit more. I've got loads of these as well. This is an M507. It's almost like a miniature version of a fluffy brush. Really good for precise detailing work through the crease, or to add a really intense colour just specifically where you want it. And also under the eye, it's super good for smoking out eyeshadow under the eye. Love that brush. A couple of these little babies. So these are the M213. Tiny little detail brushes. Cute. This is your best friend when using black eyeshadow. So obviously the darker the colour, the smaller the brush. That's kind of like a rule of thumb. So you can't really get much smaller than that. So this is really good for smoking your winged eyeliner out, or just adding a little tiny touch of a dark colour where you need it. Love these brushes. The next brand that I'm going to talk to you about is Zoeva Classic. I don't know anyone that doesn't have Zoeva brushes. If you don't get some, because you're missing out. They are so good. They last forever, like honestly. I've probably had some of these for about at least 4 or 5 years, definitely. A couple of my favourites are Luxe Soft Crease Brush 221. This is a classic one. This is great for eyeshadow. Just easy eyeshadow brush. What's this? It's rubbed off. This little guy. See, I've had them so long, it's totally rubbed off. Like the Morphe one that I just mentioned, this is a 237 detail shader, so it's super small. I like this for lips though. Like I said before, I'm specific. I wouldn't use this for black eyeshadow, I'd use it for lips. It's a tiny bit more flexible, that's why. I don't know, I'm just really particular. Another brand that I've got quite a few brushes of as well, which I've been collecting for years, is Crown brushes. So these are really, really nice, such good quality brushes. I'll leave a few of my favourites linked down below. I just feel like there's so many brushes that you all need, but peaches and cream brushes. If you don't have any of these, pick some up. They are gorgeous. So they're pretty much all duo fibre like this, but they're so easy to clean. And I love, obviously, the pink. I love the pink handles, you know. One brush that I'd like to particularly shout out is this one. So this is a PC03. This is amazing for cream blush and highlighter, or if you've got like a highlighty blush, this goes on really nice. Or bronzer, anything. You can multi-use these for everything. And that's what I like about brushes as well, you know. There's not rules. You can use this for eyeshadow if you wanted to, or lips. Joking, but you know, there's no right or wrong, like just use it for what you want to use it for. So this is a really good one for multi-using. This is gorgeous too. So this is a PC23, so it's quite big. Yeah, it's quite big, fluffy yet firm. And this is really good for concealing under the eye because it's quite densely packed. It's not going to fluff it out, it'll pack it on quite harsh. So if you want a really clean full coverage under eye, this one's amazing. This one's gorgeous. This is a PC22 and this is like a super detailed crease brush. So again, if you wanted to use like quite a dark colour, I'd opt for a brush like this, just so you can be super precise. Oh, this is cute. This is a PC33. So this is like a detailed pencil brush. And it's tiny, so you know, if you just wanted to put a little touch of pigment in there, or you know, smoke that out, but you don't want it to be too low. Nice and precise. Oh, that tickles. Gorgeous brushes. I could go on about Peaches brushes all day. I think they're like 4 for a tenner as well, so go crazy. Okay, so I'm saving the best till last here. So I don't know if you can see this, but I've had this on my knee. This is the Dahle Beauty bag that you get the brushes with, the brush kit. So this is the Dahle Beauty brush kit, and this honestly is my favourite brush kit ever. And if you ask me on Instagram what my favourite brushes are, I'll link you to this, because genuinely there's a brush for everything. I have got the goat hair ones. They do a synthetic set as well if that's more your vibe, but I just love these brushes. They're so soft and they're easy to clean, which sounds daft, but some brushes stain so easily. A few of my favourites are the DB2, so this one, got a little bit of makeup on, don't judge. So this is like a slanted powder brush, so gorgeous for packing on bronzer, blusher, marrying it all together. Gorgeous brush, so nice. I have got here a DB4, so again similar to the other ones I showed you. This one I would use for brushing powder under my eye, just super gently. Gorgeous. Then we have got a DB9, so this is a little bit more tapered, not as long and flexible, so this would be a little bit more precise, but still like an eyeshadow blending brush. And you've got like a little guy here. This is so nice, this brush. This is a DB14, so similar to the little brushes I showed you before, but a little bit bigger. So I would maybe use this for lips because it's quite flexible, or inner corner highlight, or swiping a colour onto the lid, you know, like a foiled eyeshadow or something. This would be really good for that. And then you've got your DB6, so this is just a little bit bigger than the DB9. So this would be more, I mean, you could use this for anything. You could use it for highlighter, eyeshadow, blusher, whatever you want. So next brand is Beauty Bay. They do a few different sets and they're super affordable, so good, and they're never in stock, so I'll research and find out what's in stock and leave the link down below. These ones with the icons all down it, these are my favourite. They're super small but not too small, and they're just amazing for your own makeup. I love the duo fibre ones. They're just really super good quality. Always reach for these. They're really nice. Speak for themselves really, make sure you pick them up. And then these are from another collection of brushes. So again, they're just like duo fibre ones. So nice. Yeah, just really easy brushes to use. The next brand is Colourpop. So these brushes are gorgeous. They're such good quality. So these are all duo fibre ones, and they're all quite big. So what I would use these for mainly is like concealer under the eye. They're just such good quality, and I find myself reaching for these a lot. So that's Colourpop. So the next brand is Unicorn Cosmetics. Now I can only find one brush because everything is everywhere, as you'll know by now. I've got things in storage, things at my studio in Yorkshire, things in my room here, and things at my new house, so things are everywhere. But there's a brush, and I'm sure it's class of 86. So it's the Unicorn brushes, but there's one in it and it's like the most perfect blending brush to get right into your crease. It was actually Erin Rose that told me to get these, and they're just really good, quite precise brushes when you're doing like cut creases and intricate work. So that's a really good brush set. You can get that on Beauty Bay as well, so I'll leave that link down below. The next brand is MUA. This brush, so these brushes actually remind me of Holly Flynn. Years ago, like years and years ago, she brought these to everyone's attention, and they are just amazing. Apparently they're made in the same factory as the Illamasqua brushes, which could be true because they look exactly the same. So this is so old, it's rubbed off now. This one, I think it's an F16 if I remember rightly. So it's quite a big fluffy brush, but it's quite flat as well. So this is really good for concealer again, or an eye base. Love this. Yeah, it's just a really good brush, and these are so cheap. I think this is £3. You can only get these online. So obviously MUA are sold in Superdrug, but you can only get the brushes online. As far as I'm aware, last time I checked, that was the situation. So another brush I've got is an F3 from them. So this is quite a stubby little guy, but this would be good for eyeshadow under the eye, or like an inner corner highlight, or a brow bone highlight, because it's quite concentrated. So yeah, any of these brushes, if you can, pick them up, because you can't go wrong with them and they're so affordable. A brush I have had in my possession for the longest time is this Real Techniques brush. What's it called? I don't even know. Oh, setting brush. It's duo fibre, super flexible. It's quite small, like a face brush, but honestly I would use this for so many things, and I have done, and I've had it forever, and it's lasted really well, and I just thought I'd mention it because I've not got many of the Real Techniques brushes, but this one I really love. It's good for skincare as well. I love putting skincare on with a brush. Just wanted to talk about as well actual paintbrushes from the art shop. So I've got loads. Again, they're all dirty, they're all over there. Oh, here's one. This kind of brush, you know, just from the paint shop, art shop, whatever. I love going to Abercan in Manchester, and there's a little one in my hometown as well, which I go to all the time. And I just spend ages looking at the brushes and being like, oh, that'll be good for this shape, or, you know. So just use your imagination and get some little brushes. Now these were like £1 each. So good. This is my go-to eyeliner brush. Tiny, quite flexible, amazing, and it's bright orange, so you know I can't really lose it. And this is really nice as well. It's quite flexible. I like this again for eyeliner, but obviously more of a thicker one. But as well, I like to use eye makeup remover on this and use the flat edge to clean up my wing as well. Side note as well, I've got this, my Kitco brush buddy. This is the big brush buddy, and this has got all my brushes in for clients. I try and keep it separate, but obviously because I'm not doing clients at the moment, everything's everywhere, and I'm just kind of using everything. I'm trying to get organised with it as well. I'm just going to talk to you quickly about the sections. I've got a few big face brushes here, but I don't really pack a lot of those in my kit just because, you know, you've got to keep on top of it. So I'd rather have fewer that I clean. Obviously I clean them all the time, but I'm more on top of my cleaning. If I had 5 of those, then I might get lazy on a Saturday and use all 5 on separate people and then have more to clean. Do you know what I mean? So less brushes, you're bound to use them more. And then I'll categorise them, so it's not too neat because I've pulled everything out for this video. But I have detail brushes here all together. I have duo fibre brushes at the back, so they're like more for concealer. Then I'll have any white fluffy brushes here in the middle, and then my black fluffy brushes there at the back. So these are for like more eyeshadow, these are for more concealer, like what I said before. And then I've got some sectioning clips on there. And hand gel. Ooh. So like I said, not the most organised ever. Definitely need to go through everything once this quarantine is over and kind of think about things more logically. So these are the brushes that stay with me at home. Face brushes. So I'm just going to pull a few out and talk to you about them. So another Dahle Beauty one here, you see. So this is a DB1. Nice fluffy guy. Oh, this one's nice. This is a Morphe M500. Super flexible. This would be gorgeous for blusher again. Just like a dusting of blush. What else? Oh my god, this brush. Okay, so this is another Molly O'Brien brush, and I have never had a brush like this before. It's amazing. So I'll just put this down. If you can see, it's like slanted on the side. I don't know if you can see that. Bristles are longer here and then it slopes down. This is gorgeous for everything. Everything. Foundation, cream, contouring. Oh my god, this brush. Skincare, amazing. Love that. I need to put that over there so I use it more. Love it, love it, love it. This brush from Crown. So this is a duo fibre one too, but it's super flexible. So this is gorgeous for like highlighting products, like illuminating primers and things like that. So another Rebeluna brush. So this is quite nice for like setting under the eye. or blusher, just anything. Super precise, not too flexible that way. So then I've got like a classic foundation brush here from Peaches. This is a PC01. Now I'd use this to apply cream bronzer on my clients. So I'd put my cream product on a palette and then use this to pick up my product and pop it on. So this is another one from MUA. So this is a gorgeous one for cream contouring again. Super precise but bendy, so you can really get the flex and the movement going. Oh, this one, oh my god, this went viral when Nikki Tutorials used it. This is a Peggy Sage brush and it's gorgeous, right, because it's tapered. So the bristles are bigger here and then they go smaller down the side. Love brushes like this for powder bronzers, just because it does all the work for you. So if you can imagine, you're popping your bronzer on, but then the edges, as you're blending, are blending the top and the bottom. So this, oh, love this brush. While we're on the topic of bronzer, this Morphe E4 brush is gorgeous too. Again, tapered, but I like to use this one for like pressing bronzer on. So just kind of thinking about how to use a brush logically. So I'm going to use it like that. I wouldn't use it like this. I'd use it like that. The big body brushes now, so I'm really into like highlighting and bronzing up my body to match my face. Have not always been. This is a blank canvas F25. So this is so soft and just so big, and it just does the job in a few seconds. Love this for the body. It's really good for fake tanning as well, you know, if you can't find your mitt. Just to wrap this video up, I'm going to talk to you about brush cleaner, because this is a question that a lot of people ask, and I've tried loads and I'm out of them. I need some new ones. But this is IsoClean. So this is isopropyl alcohol. It's amazing. It kills all bacteria. Made in Manchester. So yeah, I love this IsoClean. I definitely need a new one. You can get isopropyl alcohol off Amazon and eBay as well. But I just trust this brand and it's what all makeup artists use, so I'd get this IsoClean. I'll leave it linked down below. And then another one is Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. That looks disgusting. It's normally bright blue, but it's a little bit dirty. This I use for my own personal makeup brushes, and it's really good. It's quite expensive for what it is, and you can get it on Beauty Bay. It's always out of stock. I'll try and leave it linked down below because it is so good, and I will be repurchasing this even though it is a bit pricey. It just cleans your brushes and doesn't leave them feeling dry. It almost conditions them at the same time. So I really like that Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. So that is it for this video. I hope you found it useful and I've educated you a little bit about my favourite brushes and how to use them. Let me know if you do purchase any of them as well and how you're getting on with them, and if you need any more advice, just drop me a message. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have an amazing day and I'll see you in the next video.